Heyo, I'm Chris, aka Rufotris the Rooted Rockhound, and welcome to my channel. I hope that I can earn your subscription and that hopefully you guys like this video. And if you do enjoy it, leave me a comment below because it helps a ton. And I want to start off by saying thank you to my Patreon members. Angie at the Herkimer Diamond level, big thank you to you. You're going to be getting your monthly boxes coming out from now on. And then at the Picture Stone level, we've got Lisa and Angie, not Angie. Angie just moved up to the top level. We've got Lisa and Julie at the Picture Stone level, so thank you. And then we've got LXR and Jessica at the Wonderstone level. I appreciate y'all for being my first ever Patreon members. You're all gonna get extra goodies in your first package. So more than what I'm offering normally, gonna be a little extra goodie in there for y'all. So anyway, let's move on with what we're getting into today. And I wanna show y'all my part 2 of the Grand Canyon tour. So in part 1, you saw some beautiful sights at the Grand Canyon. We went into a little bit of the tourist shops, and we're gonna see just a little bit more of that in the start here, but then we're gonna go to Sedona, and Sedona was just amazing. I showed you some of those giant crystals at the end of the last video, and we're gonna go see a little bit more of that. And there was just not enough time to go into all the shops. There were so many shops, and just, yeah, I want to go back soon. I cannot wait to get back down there. Same with like Quartzsite and just any time. If I'm going back down to Arizona, I need to get to Quartzsite. I just saw Lapidary Dave over there. Oh my gosh. It's like Walmart of rocks. Amazing. Anyway, let's get into this. So here we were walking down and I sped it up to like a 5 times speed, but it's about an 8 or so minute walk from our room to the rim of the canyon. And this is just that sped up a little bit here. Oh, there's someone walking down there on the path right here. That is an icy path. Oh my gosh. Why would you go walking on that super icy path right now? Is that on the edge? I think it starts down here. Up there on that trail. Look at those trees just growing out on the rock out there. That's crazy. Wow, was it worth that picture? That's still hundreds of feet down. Not worth the picture. I'll stay behind my railing, thank you. Unfortunately, we did not have a good sunrise today, so I know I promised one, but we didn't get it. It was cloudy, but not the good kind of cloudy. And I didn't think about the sunrise was actually opposite direction of the canyon. Yeah, there's some people going on the mule rides. Packing the mules up to go down. Is that a funnel? Is that a spinning funnel in the center of that? Oh my god. What is going on there? That cloud is wild. That looks like a funnel cloud. So I did some voiceovers for some of these parts because there was a lot of people talking in the background, and here it was a little bit loud with just people standing at the rim and chatting. But this was a pretty beautiful shot, and then just by chance a handful of birds started to fly by here and got a nice little shot of the birds flying in front of the canyon. Thought that was kind of nice. That is one of the largest ravens I've ever seen. Yeah, you're a big boy. He's huge. They sure make them big out here. So we stayed in this willow building over here, and right here is where I was standing last night, right here, when I took all those pictures of the stars. So those are those trees in these pictures, and those are the trees and the lamppost and stuff in this other picture. And we had the Milky Way going right up and over us. Beautiful. It's a good time out here. There they go. There's wild warthogs. There's pigs. Giant wild pigs in the Grand Canyon. What? Yes, we kind of started to walk towards them and then quickly realized that's a bad idea, and you do not do that, especially with pigs. They are mean. So we went the other way. We didn't see them again, unfortunately. We tried to walk around to see them, but they booked it far away somewhere else. We're not sure where, but they were on a mission. We walked a little further up this direction to the east. Slightly different view. Before we were on the left side of that. Can see people down on the trail. It was windy. It was steep.
Is there anywhere else you wanted to go around here?
Hey, there's people out there on that point.
Oh, yeah. That one I think we gotta hike to. Should have that different.
I bet there's a bunch of people straight across the canyon over on one of those other rims looking at us.
So is it getting to be like black bedrock down there? What is that? It's so dark.
It is different than the limestone, it does seem, huh?
Yeah. No, it's like
Yeah.
much darker. No?
Now look at the difference where the layers stop. It stops being in layers, and then it's all that jagged.
Black and red.
Huh, yeah. So we went to this little museum and gift shop, the Verkamp's Curious store. Curios, I'm not sure. But they had these awesome petrified logs out front. Big old petrified wood here. Look at this massive petrified log. Look at the chalcedony in that. Wow. Look at the other one really quick.
Are you going?
I want to get a picture of this really quick. Petrified wood. So unlike my other signs, I'm going to stop and actually read this one. So petrified wood, over 200 million years ago, a river delta covered what is now the Painted Desert. Buried logs were petrified as quartz crystals replaced organic material. The rainbow of colors is produced by minor minerals such as iron, carbon, and manganese. You can see more petrified wood at the Petrified National Forest. Or Petrified Forest National Park. I said the wrong part. Last part wrong. Geez, getting all tongue-tied here. But it's pretty cool. And look at the colors in those. Isn't that just... oh, it's outstanding. But next we head into this little gift shop that I mentioned, the Curios store. Here they've got some of the native plants out front. But it was kind of cool. They had some really nice old paintings like this one. And then they had this little walkway you go along. And it kind of gives you a timeline of the development of the Grand Canyon and it becoming a national park. So definitely a place you should come and visit. I'm not here to give a whole little history tour and history lesson today, but I'm going to show you a few clips of it here and show you why you should go check it out. There's one of the barrels. That's really cool old barrel. And just some old stuff they've got lingering around that are little bits of old artifacts and whatnot. Petrified log. That is quite the chalcedony in there. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's nuts. Don't see any others in here. Okay, so we stopped in Sedona for lunch really quick, and I'm going to show you all some of the little sights here. And let's go walk in this crystal shop really quick. Just saw a couple crystal shops here we'll go check out. Ooh, found a rock shop. that baked amethyst, baked citrine. Wow. Thing's massive. Overbaked that one, turned it black. Oh, look at that. There's a Herkimer. Herkimer makes 750. Alright, y'all. 750 for that Herkimer Matrix. You've seen what I got. These are like 69 to 100. 120. Ooh. Definitely not cheap. Got some cool stuff though. Lots of pretties in that shop. Look at the size of that pyrite. Thing is massive. Very cool. I think I lost my group though. I'm gonna go catch back up with everyone. $10 for a little piece of kite. Dang. I'm getting those tourists good here. Alrighty, so I got a copyright because of the music playing in the background of this shop, so I had to re-edit and go voice over this part. So that's a part of the delay for this video. There was a really cool tourmaline in the courts there. They had all sorts of goodies at this shop, like a lot of other of the shops. They had the giant bits of the Brazilian amethyst. Some of it was baked into the fake citrine, which, you know, it's still pretty, but not my favorite when it's the baked amethyst. They had these cool pyrite displays up here, all sorts of big chunks of pyrite. But then just over here they had, what I'm going to get to in a moment, was these Vivianite geodes. Oh, there's some cool like fluorite cubes right there. That was actually pretty nice. But then these were a little bit pricey. That one's 900 right there, and that one up in the far back is 1,000. But they are pretty cool, but a little bit pricey. Definitely out of my taste range. All around, it was a really cool shop, and it's awesome to just go see all the rocks and crystals on display, even though I didn't get anything. What shocked me is this is $22 for this piece of amethyst. It was hand polished. The rough amethyst at the point was clearly hand polished to a fine finish, but it was $22 for that piece. A little bit insane. Some of these cabs were crazy expensive. There was a couple pieces that were not too bad of a price, but you know, it is a tourist area, so it's a little bit to be expected. Morgan Woodward, actor featured in motion picture Fire Creek, 1965 Warner Brothers Studios. The light reflecting was making that hard to see. Looks like the picture's kind of faded quite a bit too. Hands are same size as mine. Yeah, same size hands. Anyway, we're just about to leave Sedona. We just had dinner. You know those little trees up there on the ridge line. Cute little town. Great scenery. Last we'll look at a few of the mountains before we leave. Yeah, great, cute little stop. I'm glad we came here. Oh, we've got rough obsidian. There's snowflake obsidian, regular obsidian. $7 a pound for this giant selenite. Yep, it's a selenite. And we might find some when I go out with Lucas. Yeah, that's obsidian and snowflake obsidian. It gets the ashy white blotches in it. And this is all petrified wood. Ooh, Wonderstone. Whoa, look at that Wonderstone.
See, are you glad you came up here?
$3 a pound for this rainbow Wonderstone. Oh my gosh, that's like purple. $3 a pound. Oh man, this place has some gnarly crystals.
This is one of the better ones we've seen. Hey, look at this guy.
1,000. Whew.
You're missing it.
I mean, not yet. I'm gonna get there in a second.
Okay.
Jesus. That's massive. You'll see that. I'll bet that's like 10 grand. If it's even for sale. Wow. Oh, look at that. 1,500 for that big old skeletal bit. Oh, that thing is nuts. Holy cow, that is massive.
This is so cool.
Giant points. That plate is crazy. Wow. 1,800. Not even bad for that. That is crazy.
That's one we've seen. You sure you don't want to go in? Oh, look, there's...
That shop was crazy. And yes, I did want to go in, but we lost her parents, my in-laws. They were long gone and getting to the car and they were ready to go. So we had to go catch up with them. But I'm glad we at least stopped and looked at everything on the display outside that shop. But it was a store that you could go inside of, but I did not get the name. So I'll definitely return to Sedona one day. It may even be within the next year or two when we go down to Arizona next, but that was awesome. That crystal shop, the deals, like, I couldn't even believe the prices. Some of those giant crystals were the same price as like the Vivianite geodes at the previous shop. That's, wow, just goes to show you, you gotta go a little bit off of the touristy area. That one was a little bit off on a back road and was not on Main Street in Sedona. It was one a little off, I wanna say southwest from Main Street, but I'm not positive. I'm just going from memory what direction it might have been, but yeah, definitely worth walking around, looking at all the different crystal shops, and don't just buy the first thing you see. Go find that really good deal in that little off of Main Street little shop. So cool. But as far as for today's video, that's gonna be it. I really appreciate y'all coming. Leave a comment, let me know what you liked or even didn't like about this video. Like I said, it's not my usual stuff. It's sharing a little bit more of my vacations that I've been having. I never even got around to showing all of my previous vacations, like to Rome. I showed some of the stuff in Pompeii, but I never showed the Colosseum tour. So I might release that in the next few weeks here. I realized I edited it months ago and never put it out. Things just keep happening and I keep forgetting about some old videos. There's even some I found that I made like 6 months ago that I never put out, but because they're so old, I almost feel like I can't put them out for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you all really enjoyed today, and I will see y'all next time. And just as a reminder, go check out my new Patreon video that's up that explains a little bit more about my new Patreon that is currently live. And if you're interested in getting some cabs, some little monthly goodie boxes, and being entered to win monthly giveaways that are gonna be in the future, definitely go sign up for the Patreon and check that out. There's gonna be all sorts of goodies and always more to come. Anyway, y'all have a good one, and I will see you next time. I think my next video will probably be on cleaning and dissolving some more of the Herkimer calcite, because I've been working on that over the last few days and just breaking down all sorts of the Herkimer bits to find all sorts of little tiny diamonds just hidden inside the calcite. It was a pretty pleasant surprise the first time I found it, and now I'm like on a hunt for it and breaking down all the calcite I have from Herkimer to see if there's any more. Anyway, we'll see y'all then. Have a good one.